Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Simply Cinnamon, and if you're new here, welcome into our world of self-love, self-care, and of course all things beauty and life related. So the footage you're about to see is me filming the day before my photo shoot and the day of my photo shoot. The day before, what I was doing to prep my skin, to prep my body for photographs, to prep my mind mentally. And then I brought you along on my journey, literally from the time I woke up until the shoot was finished. They did let me bring my camera into the studio, but it was so fast paced that I was really only able to get like maybe a 30 or 40-second clip of the makeup artist. I introduced her and she was putting on my makeup. Now, if it wasn't during COVID, my husband would have been able to film almost all of it because they actually did let him in the studio. He was in the front part. But if there was too many people that were in the waiting area, then he would have to leave, or the last person that came in would have to leave, or something like that. So if it wasn't COVID, he would have been able to film the whole thing with them putting on my makeup, the different hairstyle changes that they did, my different outfit changes. But because of COVID and socially distancing, he had to stay up front. So what you will see is me filming while she's putting on my makeup. But again, it's a very short clip, and the whole thing was so fast paced. It was like a wedding, really. Like, you prepare and prepare for this day, and then the whole thing goes by so fast. So I hope you enjoy the video, the little clips that I have, and yeah, enjoy, and I will see you at the end of this video. All right, bye. So I'm in the car right now, guys, heading over to the nail place, nail salon, to get my nails done. I have some sunscreen on. Got to be really careful after you derma roll. Can't really let your face be exposed to the sunlight, direct sunlight, because it's just not good for your skin. So heading over there to get my hands and feet done. So yeah, whoop 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 whoop. So everybody, I'm here at the nail salon getting my feet done. See if they can look all pretty. Now I'm getting my nails done. I'm looking very attractive in this mask. This is Ling. Say hi, Ling. So I got my toes done, and we just do just a light pink. It's gonna go with all of my outfits that I'm wearing tomorrow. So yep, this is the last step, and then I get to go home and relax. Yay! So I'm all finished at the nail salon. Hair looking a little raggedy. I'm a little tired because I didn't sleep well last night with all my kitties in bed with me. I felt like I could not move, so I might sleep in the spare room tonight so I can just not worry about rolling over on top of anyone. I'm gonna swing the camera around and show you my nails. Ling always does such a beautiful job, just very natural. She gave me a nail tip and put pink gel on with a clear coat over top of it. Just a very natural look. Because I'm wearing so many different outfits, I didn't want to commit to a specific color. So now it's home to rest for a little bit with my husband and be in bed by 10 sharp. So I'll check in with you guys later. New York City, we're coming, baby. So it is about 10 after 9 at night. I have my silicone skin patches all on. I am going to bed, and I'll be up bright and early tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and on my way to New York. I can't even believe that the day is here. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. everybody. This is how we wake up in our house. My little Stevie. And she sleeps right back by my head. I was not gonna sleep with her because trying to get a full night's sleep, but I couldn't sleep anyway. I think I finally fell asleep at midnight. Oh, but time to wakey. It's a big day. It's real life. I mean, my farm. My phone just literally went off. Need coffee. Okay, we're right on schedule. We wanted to leave by 7:30. It's about 7:30. Swing the camera. How you feeling about this today, honey?
I'm feeling great. It's more about you.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I'm excited for you.
You excited for me? Well, so we are officially on the road. Here in Pennsylvania, we have like a convenience store. It's called Wawa. They're everywhere. Look over at the camera and say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It's kind of like a Cumbies or a Circle K. So we're stopping there so hubby can get, we call them hoagies here in the Northeast. Other places call them subs. And some snacks for himself. I have mine already packed. I got some granola and some nuts and peanut butter and some fruit. I got my water. So yeah, we are on the road, and I think the next time I upload is when we can see the skyline of New York City. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. All these little small tidbit videos, and yeah, I'm super excited. A little tired, so I may take a nap. But see y'all again. Bye. So we are about an hour and 6 minutes from New York. I have my face mask on. Doing some skincare in the car. I'll do an under eye patch after this. How are you feeling, love?
I'm feeling good.
Look over at me real quick. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Little skincare, little nappage. Here we go. So yet another mask. This is an eye mask. Gonna surround. Glare might be bad, but there she is. There's New York City. We're gonna be going through the Lincoln Tunnel very shortly. We're running a little ahead of schedule, but that's okay. The excitement is building, and yeah, just keep applying masks on my face, make sure it's nice and plump and ready for makeup. Here we go, guys, heading into the Lincoln Tunnel. I just love the Lincoln Tunnel. I think it's so cool. A little freaky that we're underwater right now, but hey. Here we go. So I'm in the chair getting makeup done. This is my makeup artist, Jaylene. Say hi, Jaylene.
Hello.
So this is the first look, and yeah, they let me bring it in, and I'm super excited. Well, we just got done the last look. We got here an hour early, so they took me an hour early. Now we're just waiting for the owner of the studio so that I can go back and view all my photographs. So yeah, exciting stuff. So all done my photo shoot. I selected my portfolio. I made it through They're creating a website for me and comp cards, which I give out when I go to photo shoots, to hairdressers and designers and that kind of thing. And yeah, overall, great experience. I'll touch base with you guys later. So we are driving home right now. Everything went really, really well. I did pick a portfolio. It was called a model starter portfolio. When I get home, I'll sit down and write everything down so I can remember exactly what comes with it. But how do you think I did, babe?
Excellent.
And did you think I looked pretty?
No, you look gorgeous.
Aww. He doesn't look at the camera when he's driving, guys. So, yep, on our way home. And I'm going to have, like, something real to eat tonight instead of salad and protein shake. But, yeah, very happy I got to view my photos. You know, they will touch them up a little bit. But all in all, it was a great experience, and we'll see where the rest leads. So I'll catch you guys later after I get home, and I'll explain about the model starter portfolio and what that all comes with. And yeah, we'll see you in a bit. So I hope you enjoyed the journey along with me. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about like how I feel now, the day after, and what I thought yesterday. I didn't film last night when I came home because I really wanted some time to like reflect on everything, because the day went by so fast, and I was up super early yesterday morning, and for the love of Pete, I could not fall asleep on Sunday night. Too much adrenaline. I mean, I eventually did, but I fell asleep at 12:30 and I was up by, I think, 6:40 in the morning. I wanted to be up by 6, but I just couldn't do it. So, you know, the night before I had prepared my snacks and water and all that stuff. So we, you know, we get into New York. I guess it was pretty like, you know, smooth ride, no traffic. We left here at, I want to say like 7:30, 7:45, and we were there, I think it was like more like 7:30. We were there in New York City, parked in the garage by 9:47. So we were about an hour and 10 minutes early. So I had everything packed in my suitcase, and just take my hair down. And so it was very easy to transport everything. All of my clothes were already on hangers with accessories attached to the hanger and shoes in a bag to the hanger. So we get up to the studio. They actually did let my husband in because there wasn't a lot of people in the waiting room. But if there was too many people that was going to be coming into the waiting room and waiting, then somebody was going to have to leave. I can assure you that probably would not have been my husband. Unfortunately, I could not film everything, but they did let me take about a 30-second or so, like a little snippet of the makeup artist doing my makeup. I flip the camera around so you can see her. At first it's confusing because I have it pointed to the wrong person, and then I flip it around and you can see her. She was super sweet, and I noticed that she had on her makeup stand this NYX palette. So see, you just never know. It's the Ultimate Utopia. And she actually used a few colors from this palette. She used these more neutral colors here. And then when it came to like my dramatic look, she used some of these colors here. I was expecting to be super glammed up for these photos. I was not. And that's okay. I kept saying, maybe you should add more blush. Maybe you should. And she's like, she kind of like she was really sweet about it. She's like, listen, you know, the kind of camera that the photographer is going to be using is not like a cell phone camera. And with the lighting, she's like, trust me, it's enough. And she's like, you know, you're going to be great. It's okay. You just got to trust me. And I was like, okay, you're right. Like, you're the professional. I'm putting my face in your hands, basically. So there was 4 looks that they did. One was the blue jeans, and instead of going with a t-shirt, they went with a creamy, like silk top with a zipper that came up the front that was like rose gold. I got that borrowed that from my girlfriend Darian. And then the second look was actually from most of all the clothes except for like my jeans and my accessories were Darian's, okay? Then the second look was a beautiful brick colored dress, very springy, summery dress. It's a kind that you like step into, and it's like a scrunchy kind of tube top, and the sleeves are attached, and you slide your arms into it, so it kind of looks like it's off the shoulder, but then the sleeves came out and just like really just flowed down. So it was really, that was a beautiful, beautiful dress. The third look, and I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I was so adamant that I was not going to do it. I actually wore a swimsuit. When I got there, and they had a rack for me, and I put all of my clothes out, and then you put all of your shoes underneath with the accessories laid out next to them so that they can look at the outfit, look at the shoes and the jewelry, and go like down the line. So I brought the bathing suit just in case, just in case I was feeling confident. Not going to say that I was feeling 100% confident, but the photographer came over because they were like, did you bring, and they were like, oh, okay. And they grabbed the bathing suit, and I'm like, wait. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do that. And they're like, I said, I have my active wear. And the photographer came over, and she was like a super sweet young woman. And she was like, I'm going to have more options with you if we do the swimsuit. And she's like, go put it on. And she's like, and let's just see what happens. So I'm in the changing room, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror. And of course, some of us are our own worst critics, and that's no exception for me. All I saw was like, my fat that's hanging over the back, or my cellulite that's on my thighs. And, how can I get photographed in this? I liked how I looked like down the front. My chest was looking great because I've been wearing those silicone patches. So I didn't really have any crepiness, and the way it was a tankini, so it was like it lifted my boobs up, my boobs were up high and all nice and pretty, and it was a leopard print. So it really like kind of accentuated my waist, and then I had, black pair of swim bottoms on. And so I come out, and they had put like a gold chain. They'd like made it like a choker and then real long, and gold earrings and some gold rings on me. And, I'm standing in front of the mirror, and they're like, okay, like breathe in, like suck it in just a little bit. And so she was like practicing with me just a little bit about posing. And she's like, you need to wear this. And I was like, I can't do it. And she's like, yes, you can. Trust me. And I said, okay. So I did it. So, and then the third and final look was like an elegant evening wear, where my makeup got more super, like the eyes got more dramatic. But there wasn't a whole lot of contouring. There was blush. There was a little bit of highlight. She had put on a pair of lashes for the bathing suit look and the dramatic evening wear look. But, again, I'm my own worst critic. So when it came time to look at all of my photos, my husband was allowed in at that point, allowed into the room with all of us. And, I'm looking at these photos, and my husband's just like, oh my God. And alls I see is that I'm fat. Like, like, what am I doing? Who do I think I am? Like, alls I saw was, like, look at this back here, or look at, I'm standing this way and you can see a roll or whatever. And the lady that I spoke with, Maura, she was, the one like in charge of, yes, we think you should move forward. And, I'm talking to her and she's like, what's the matter? What's the matter? And I was like, and I started getting like a little emotional, a little upset. And I'm like, all I see is fat. Look at that roll in that picture there. Look at that. I'm leaned down in one photo, like, and, you know, I have, on good days, you can't see it very well, but I have like the chicken neck, because I'm older. And I'm like, she's like, sweetheart, she's like, you look beautiful. And Brian, even, my husband's like, babe, you look amazing, the photographer. And she's like, which one out of, and they had every single shot like on a big screen behind me. She goes, which one is your favorite? And so I pointed to the one that was my favorite. And she's like, and she's shaking her head. She's like, that is my favorite. And she's like, do you know why? And I said, no. And she's like, because you're looking directly at the lens. It's like I'm looking at you, my people, my peeps, right now. And she's like, you're looking at me. Like, I can feel you looking at me in that photo. And not all of them were like that, because some of them, they wanted me to like look away. Others, I was like, looking that way. So she was like, you look very comfortable in front of the camera. And I said, well, I think having my YouTube channel has helped with that, because I'm filming and, I'm in here by myself, but, yesterday to get me, like, there was, people all around, but I got myself into a headspace where, like, think about yourself just filming. It's just you and the camera. And the girl was so, like, easygoing, and the way the photographer, just so easygoing and just so, like, not like, oh, do this, blah, blah, blah. You're not doing this right. She didn't have to come over and correct a pose. I could follow her direction very, very well. So all of that went great. The makeup, I thought, was going to be more dramatic, but they were like, look, if you move forward and you go onto modeling, we want your prospective employers, who's ever going to hire you, to see the real natural you. She's like, we could put tons of makeup on you, but they're not seeing like the real you underneath all of that. And I call this like my mask. I feel like when I have a full face of makeup on, I can be invincible. I can be anybody I want, because it's me, but it's not who I am on a daily. Like, I don't wake up like this. So, she's like, they want to see the real you, who is underneath all of that. And she's like, and I thought there was going to be like airbrushing, and there's not exactly airbrushing, they call it. They are going to like tweak a little bit of the photos to make them cleaner and tighter, she said. So I'm hoping that some of the ones in the bathing suit, like, they're going to pick the best of the best from that. There was like one or maybe two in the bathing suit that I liked. And out of all 4 looks, they took about 12 shots each time. So there was definitely at least one out of each look that I did like. So they said, you are very easy in front of the camera. She's like, went out and talked. She's like, and when you were getting changed, she's like, I went out and talked to the photographer. I asked, hey, how was she taking direction? Was she okay with, the different poses? Did you have to go over and overcorrect her or something like that? And, she's like, you got rave reviews from everybody. And she's like, even the makeup artist who said, who you kept saying, you need more blush, you need more blush. So she's like, because she really liked you just saying, okay, I'm giving it up to you. Like, you do me, and I will just be your canvas, And she's like, that's what agencies want. That's what advertisers who are looking for people want. They want people who are going to be easy to work with, who just entrust themselves, their body, their entity to fulfill what they think that they need for a particular shot. So all in all, it was a great positive experience. They did offer me a portfolio. They said that there is definitely a calling for women of my age out there in the industry. Um, so, you know, they offered me my package, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little pricey. I don't want to say exactly how much, but it was a little pricey. But with that package, I will get my all of my photographs, every single one that they took, not just the cream of the crop, but every single photo. I will get comp cards made up, which are basically a model's business card. It's like a trifold thing, and it has one of each shot that was taken, the best of that, with my name, with my contact information. They also create my own website. It has my website information on it. And basically, what I'm supposed to do with those is if I get hired and I go to a shoot, you pass them out to the makeup artist, you pass them out to the hairstylist, you pass them out to the camera's second, you know, and because it's a pretty, like, you know, not saying that there's not a lot of makeup artists and hairstylists out there in the world. There are, but it's a kind of tight-knit community, and they all talk amongst themselves. And, you know, oh, did you have to work with that person? She was such a pain in the ass. She didn't want to listen to anything I said. She wouldn't trust the pose. She blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you know, your name will get around if you were easy to work with or not so easy to work with. So they came with my comp card. It comes with your eFolio, which is, you know, your portfolio, but now everything's digitalized. It's not like back in the day when you see a model go in and she flaps down her big black portfolio and has all of her pictures in it. I could certainly make one of those out of the photographs that I'm going to receive, but everything's digital now. So, you know, when I get work or I'm trying to look for work, I send my eFolio out to different places that are hiring for a shoot. So, and they give you the outlets that you need and how to go about getting modeling jobs. They gave me a lot of great legal advice. They gave me a lot of great personal advice. So at the end of the day, you know, she had stepped out of the room because, like I said, the packages start at $400. But I got a $50 credit for my booking fee, but they go up to thousands of dollars. You know, it's like $1,300, $4,000, $7,000, and each package comes with something different. So, you know, she stepped out of the room. I said, could we please have a minute? Because, you know, I'm not going to decide on something without my husband and I discussing it first. And I'm sorry, I don't know what is going on here, but, so my husband and I discussed it, and we agreed on one certain package and everything that it was going to come with. So, and I get a year of what they call aftercare. So I say if I get modeling jobs, and she keeps correcting me. Her name's Maura. She's like, no, when. It's not if, it's when. And I said, okay, when. I can send her agency the contract and have them look it over. And because I'm new at this, I would still be considered like freelance. So, send the contract to her. She would look at it. She would tell me, like, have them take out clause number 5, clause number 7. And then whatever clothes I do at a shoot, she's like, bring them back because you get to keep them. And she's like, you'll get your photographs also from that day. And she's like, you send those to me and we update your comp card, your like business card. She's like, we update it with new looks. So it's constantly rotating out. So all in all, great experience. A lot of self-doubt, a lot of wondering, am I doing something stupid here? Like, where do I have the brass balls to even consider doing this? And my family and friends have been very great and very supportive. And they're like, look, you had the balls enough to send in that shot. You had the balls enough to go to that shoot. And what do you have to lose? And I'm like, a couple $1,000, like, you know. And but I think of all the makeup that I have, all the skincare that I have, that's taken me years to acquire or months to acquire. And you're talking, if you've got an extensive skincare and makeup collection, that's thousands of dollars right there. And at the end of the day, it is an investment in myself and in me as a person. And my husband's like, you're doing it. He's like, I believe in you. And he's like, we wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in you. So that's where I'm at. So I gave them money down on my package. I'll have it paid off within a month or two. And then they send me all of my stuff. My website is created. And we're off to the races. So today I'm happy, tired, still grasping everything that had happened and getting my head wrapped around all of it. And yeah, so the place was on West 43rd Street. It's called MAPS, MAPS, and look into it. If you're thinking about modeling or putting in a headshot, go for it. You never know what's going to come of it. Have faith in yourself. I'm trying to do that. It's easier said than done, I know. So, yeah. I'm sending you light. I'm sending you love. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. Be kind to yourself, which is something that I'm trying to do. And be kind to one another. And I will see you all again very soon in my next video. Take care.